Hey guys, Cimap here and welcome back to another Minecraft video tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how you can recreate the Pokemon Go egg from Pokemon Go into Minecraft. So as you can see here, I've got a Pokemon egg, and if I start to walk, I will see my distance score to increase, as you can see on the sidebar on the right. And if I continue to walk, and at some point the egg will hatch. So let's wait and see when it's hatching. I set it to hatch when it gets a score of 1000. So when I get to 1000, as you can see, it just hatched and it gave me a egg of Ocelot. Of course, we are in Minecraft and we don't have Pokemons, but we have mobs, and mobs spawn eggs. And so yeah, one thing that I forgot to mention is that your distance score will increase as long as you have your Pokemon egg in your inventory. You can basically keep it in whatever slot you want. As long as you have it with you, you're fine. As you can see, if I drop it and I start to walk, nothing happens because I'm not carrying the egg with me. And if I take the egg back, as you can see, the score is increasing. Okay, let's actually see how this system works. It's powered by these two lines of command blocks, and I divided the command blocks with this wool, and every color represents a step. Okay, so let's start. These two white command blocks are just to detect when I have the Pokemon egg into my inventory using a scoreboard player's tag command. I'm not going into much detail about it. If you want, you can check it out on my website. You just have to go to the description. There will be a link, click it and it will bring you to my website. There you will find all the commands that I'm using. Okay, and before going on, this creation requires 3 scoreboard objectives. So the first one is to detect walking, so it is a start.walk 1cm, and it's called Pokemon egg. As you can see, I used the same method as the previous video. I deleted the vowels to make the name shorter. And we have another one for the sprinting, and finally this one, it is to store the distance. If you want to add this in your world, you have of course to add first all these scoreboard objectives. These two blue command blocks are basically just the same as these two sign ones, and here all you have, I am looking if the player has a tag of Pokemon egg, which is the tag that he gets when he has the egg into his inventory, and if it has at least his score of walking at least 1, it is going to add 1 to the score which stores the distance, and then it will reset the score. Same thing here. It will add 1 to the score of distance when the sprinting score, which is that one, is set at least 1. And this command is just to reset everything. So right now we end up with a score that increases when we walk or sprint. So here we are detecting when a player reaches this distance score, which is egg 3, when it reaches 1000, it just adds this tag to the player, and this just resets the score. At this point we have the player that has that tag if it has reached 1000. So here we are testing if the player has that tag, and we're going to summon that firework that you probably have seen before. And here comes the interesting part, because one thing that I didn't mention before is that when the egg hatches, you'll get a random Pokemon, or in this case, since we are in Minecraft, a random mob. I added here a total of 3 different mobs. They are Ocelot, polar bears and blazes. So now I'm gonna cheat a little bit and set my score to 1000. Okay, and as you can see, now we got a polar bear, now we got an Ocelot, now we got a blaze. These are all the eggs you can get. Of course you can add more of them if you want. They are all given randomly, and you can spawn the different mobs with the spawn eggs as you would normally. The blazes are lifting up in the air because I added a little tag to the spawn egg. Let's go back into our command blocks And as you can see, we are going to summon 3 different items, which are this one and that one, and we are going to set the pickup delay to 5 ticks, and I'll explain you why later. Okay, as you can see, the first one is an ocelot, the second one is a blaze. Oh, and all these items have this tag, which is random out, and this one is a polar bear. Okay, here it is what makes everything random. We execute from the player which has that tag. We are going to kill 2 items which have that tag, which is random out. So we have a total of 3 items and we kill 2 of them. So we'll end up with only 1, which is chosen randomly. If you add more items, you have to change this number as well. This command just removes the Pokemon egg from the player, and this final command just resets everything and removes the tag from the player. And yeah, that was it for this tutorial. I hope you liked it, and if you did so, please leave a like under this video if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you this Saturday with a new 1 command creation. Oh, the egg just hatched. Okay guys, see you, bye.